I don't remember if we were sanding the Civic or if we were installing the coil sleeves, but do you guys remember that video where I was like, we have been doing this for so long, my watch died? Well, that was a long time ago. My watch is still dead, but I still wear it all the time. And the best part about all of this is Emerson has the exact same identical watch. His is gold and mine's gray. We have the exact same watch and both batteries are dead, and we wear them all the time, just dead. I exposed us and I don't know why. I literally have been running errands all day today. I am going insane. I got home and I was gonna sit down and answer some more emails and do some stuff, and I was like, hell no. I can't handle any more of this. I'm not the kind of person that can do errands all day. I would literally lose it. So let's hang out. Uh-oh, how am I supposed to do this? Why? Why does it do that? Sometimes I turn on the lights and this one comes on and this one doesn't do it. This thing is a pile of crap, but it came with the garage and I don't want to like replace it because, you know, it's not mine and other reasons that are secrets. And like it's so weird. You turn it off and then turn it back on and then that one comes on too. Doesn't make sense. While I was out running around today, one of the things I did was I picked up a new garage light because you guys have seen, you remember the other video when this one blew like a couple days ago? And like I've been filming in here and it gets dark earlier now, like just the time of year it's getting dark sooner. And like filming in here without this one light doesn't seem like a big deal, but for some reason, everything just looks wrong. I already took the new light down this morning so I could get the right number so I could make sure I got the right second light so that they match. We got a light. Super exciting. Hope you guys are like this. Today's install is brought to you by Globe. And I'm just kidding. Some of you guys enjoy the little things. Hey! So we ordered the Civic's color today. Get hyped! And other than that, we just have one more thing to do before today's video gets started. We need to make this the most full screen thing that you have ever seen. Look how close we are. That's incredible. I need a new profile photo. I know, I'm working on it, okay? But every day that I'm like, oh, today would be, I'm fuzzy. Every day that I'm like, oh, today would be a good day to do that, it's just not a good day. We're so close, I'm literally 70 subscribers away right now. 70 subscribers away from hitting 100K. This is like the biggest thing I've accomplished. I mean, like some people may be like, how's it the biggest thing you've accomplished? Like, I've done a lot, but this is like one of the things I'm the most proud of. This is so hype. I'm so stoked. Fitment, you guys beat me by like 2 days. You guys did a giveaway, so you cheated. Mine are all organic, I'm just saying. Anyways, I love you guys. It was a good competition. So the other day, hope you guys are all having a great day. Welcome back to the channel. Let's, get that said. Now, the other day when we installed the oil pressure sensor, I didn't tell you guys this. So the oil pressure gauge is in here now. And the long story short, when we installed it, a piece of it broke. So there's a sensor, there's the wiring, and there's the gauge. So the gauge is all wired, everything is perfectly wired up in here. There's a sensor in the engine bay that you guys saw. We had to like take off the filter, and we couldn't really get you good footage of it because it's so dark and hard to get to. But there's a sensor in there that sends a signal to that. And basically the sensor has a tiny, tiny, tiny little nugget at the end that you plug your wire into, which sends a signal, and it broke. And it was like kind of broken when we got it, and then we kind of broke it more. The sensor just, the whole thing just doesn't work now. And I didn't really tell you guys because it was irrelevant. We still installed it, everything's still good. I didn't want to like ruin the install by telling you guys we broke it, but like we broke it. So we've been driving it around. If you guys have noticed, if you guys have paid attention to any of the videos where I've shown me driving in car, you'll notice that it just says 150 all the time because the sensor is actually no good, it's not working. So I went ahead and ordered another one of the exact same thing because we want to keep it budget. So I just ordered the same gauge. This one's not going in the cost of the build because it was my fault. I screwed up and I broke the sensor. This is really all we need. This is the part that broke. So basically what you're looking at, you see this tiny little nub right here? The sensor, let me see if I can focus this for you. This is the oil pressure sensor. Oil runs in one side, sends a signal to here, and then like this little tab plugs into your wiring. But basically ours came with like a little bit of a wonky nub, and then I was trying to fix it and it just snapped right off. And basically the signal is fed to the end of this, and then the whole thing is kind of full of signal. I don't know how to describe this, but because you guys remember this was like the most exciting thing we ever did. And I'm gonna go into the car, take the old one off, put the new one on. I'm gonna try my best to film it because it's hard to get under there, but let's see what we can do. Now I also changed this background to blue because it was kind of weird how it was like fuzzy photo of my face before. I didn't really like that. For those of you that were not here and do not remember, what we need to fix is way down in that little crevice. It's like above the oil filter, super hard to see. I'm gonna put you guys onto cell phone cam and I'm gonna go under there trying my best to show you what's going on. Okay, you guys are on cell phone cam. Sorry if the quality went down a little bit. Also, I'm like hyped that I'm getting up there, but I'm also kind of bummed because I want Emerson and I want Courtney and I want everybody to be here. So like, good, but also bad. Hopefully you guys can see. If you come up behind the oil pan, you'll see that there's the oil filter, and then right above it you can actually see what I'm looking for. It plugs into a little cube that has a bunch of different outlets for different oil things. Okay, so I got the oil filter off. You guys can kind of see a bit better now that there's no filter here. So this is just the connection, so that can just go off. And then pretty much this needs to get unscrewed. Like you have to hold this at the same time as you're unscrewing this. That way you don't unscrew the whole thing right out of the block and then oil will just start coming out. So I'm gonna have to try and put the camera somewhere. Well, you guys just aren't gonna see because I just dropped my phone through my entire engine bay and that's just not gonna work. And what's really promising is actually like the oil on the fitting. So you know that this was actually getting oil. The problem isn't like, you know, something else. You know that there's oil coming. You just see right here that that little tip is missing. And that's basically what ruined the entire thing. I literally just have to swap the new one in. Oh, boys, we're so close right now. It's like scary to go back under the car because I don't want to miss it. We are so close. I'm gonna do it really, really quick. I'm gonna install the new one. It's not moving, so I'm going fast. I'm gonna put you guys back on cell phone cam for a sec so you can see the new one's in there and good. Put the oil filter on and then we should be good. That should work. That should have fixed the problem. How dirty is my face is gross. Is this even getting it off or is this just smudging it?
I'm smudging it a little bit.
Just smudging it? That's good. Just be gentle because it's like oil. You just gotta like just wipe it off. At least you came home. I was worried I was gonna be here all by myself. I was literally like, this is gonna be the lamest 100,000 subscribers ever. I'm sitting in the garage alone. Oh, people are starting to play the game where they want to be the 100,000th person. They're literally backing up and down and up and down. Ow! Dude, all of a sudden it's there, man. It's there. How'd it get here so fast? I'm stressing. I need to get my... No! We did it! I missed it on my phone! No! We did it! 100... Look at all these people. They were just waiting, trying to be number 100. We did it! Dude, that's probably the lamest thing I've ever seen. Well, it's super zoomed. The lamest thing I've ever seen anybody post about hitting 100,000, but that's sick. I'm hyped, dude. Now I get my plaque, dude. My little gold play button. That's all I've wanted for so long. I'm so hyped. This isn't even what this video's about, but I'm still hyped. I don't even know what this video's about, to tell you the truth.
What are you doing?
I've replaced this, like for the oil pressure sensor, and we're about to test it and see if it works. But that's all I've done so far. I don't know what the rest of the video is going to be about. And like, this is not the 100K video, but I'm stoked that it just happened. Like, it just passed. Unbelievable. Like, I can't get over it. I haven't done anything since we hit 100K. I'm still just standing here. Back to real life here for a minute. I'm going to try and start the car, see if that sensor works now. Okay, so super weird, when the car was off, it was showing a number, it was showing something really low. It was showing 0, I think, which is, you know, to be expected. There's no pressure. It makes perfect sense. When I started the car, it went from 0 to nothing. It shot up to like 20 something, and then it went from 20 something to just blank. Like, there's no reading. It just went blank. Like, what made it? I gave it a little bit of gas, I got nothing. Okay, see? Super weird. When you turn the key, it shows a reading, 0. Then you go ahead and start it. Now, what? Now it works? What are you talking about? I remember Emerson saying it shouldn't go over 100. It's not VTEC, so I don't think it should go over 100. And then basically, as long as there's pressure, you're good. Like, if it's low pressure, as long as there isn't no pressure, you should be okay. We're not gonna go for a super crazy long drive because, you know, it's all covered in primer and it just started raining because this is the best province in the world to live in. But let's go for a little drive. Well, just on regular, on first glance at least, on regular acceleration, it's staying in and around 50s, which I would assume to be all right. I might have to put the camera down and do a little bit of hard boosting once we get warmed up to make sure it stays fine, but like, as of right now, it looks perfectly fine. Warning light comes on when I'm at idle. Like when I'm just stopped at the lights here, it's like giving me my warning light because my oil pressure is only 11. But I mean, that's not a big deal. As soon as I give it gas, it jumps right up. So I'm gonna boost a little bit and see how it does. Like just make sure it doesn't go too high, basically. Idiot, man, you're so stupid. I think statistically I'm the dumbass because I'm holding a camera while I'm driving. Doesn't mean you're the dumbass. So that's what it does at like when I'm just idling. It just kind of hops around the 10-ish range, warning lights on. Don't think it's a big deal. I don't want to boost without showing you guys, obviously, because that's not fun. But I don't want to boost with one hand anymore because last time I boosted with one hand, I almost plowed into someone, so. But I'm gonna high boost here and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's actually fine, dude. It didn't even go past like 50. Possible to park this car with one hand. Thank you. Finally worked now. So you guys are probably wondering, what did we learn from this? Cheap parts are fragile and you have to be careful with them because even though you don't really think you're being that aggressive, you'll probably break them. Honey, I'm home.
Good job. High five. High five.
Do you have tape?
Hey, Lance. Do you know this? I know you planned it. Hey, thanks, brother. So why do you have the rice?
Cause I eat rice, then I come help work on your car and make you money. Without rice, I know a life.
I know a life.
But not this minute, rice. This is pussy shit.
Wow.